Hello, and welcome again to Let's Play Amnesia, The Dark Descent. When we last left off, I proceeded to have done nothing but scream like a little girl at complete non-issues. So, this is some interesting sounds. Actually, let me boost the sound in game. There we go. Now, let's see what's going to frighten me this time. Other than absolutely everything.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Well, that was completely not ominous at all. And it tried to drag my attention down to this door. So I should probably go down there. But let's go check out this entryway. It looks like an entryway. Ooh, oil. And a tinderbox. I like books. Stupid cucarachas. I wonder if I can kill them. It looks like I can't. I don't think they're too fond of it. Oh, tinderbox. You see, I absolutely love to explore oil. And for good reason. There are all sorts of little secrets and nice items hidden around everywhere. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Can I just, like, take the board off of this window and go through? Never mind. Well, that got a little bit dramatic pretty quickly. Maybe take this book. And... yeah, okay, that was a stupid idea, too. A lot more dramatic. I guess let's see what's down here. More of the fleshy glob. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Dissolved. I guess I can't brute force it. It's tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. So then what? I have to make something corrosive? I guess? I guess let's check over here. Oh. Let's go for the near door first. The laboratory. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. Oh. Well, it is dark in here. Fond of that. Oh. No. Is it spider webs? ominous as hell.
What is this place?
I don't know. You tell me, Daniel. Barrels. I'm going to make myself a little hidey hole over here, because I am a gigantic baby. Oh. I think my sanity is going, so I should probably have some light. Hidey holes all around. Tinderboxes all around. I didn't really mean it, but apparently it's so. Yeah, I seriously love to take precautions a lot. In the hell are some of these noises? Oh, you asshole. Oh well. Somebody's screaming. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the... Yes, we just read that. Hello. I don't like some of these noises at all. Why is my shaking so much? Oh. Hello? Please calm down. Thank you. Do you need a book to read? There you go. Maybe now you won't be so upset. Oh.
There should be more cooperite. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
I like this. Of course, I'm going to like anything that involves some chemistry. God, I'm starting to assume that that gnawing noise occurs whenever I am in darkness for extended periods of time. What's that? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you... Creaking needs to stop. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Is that an urn? I'm guessing that's an urn. Why am I shaking so much? Chemistry pot. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aquafortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. Well, it should. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts, okay, yeah, especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Evidence in the laboratory has revealed that combining 4 chemicals can produce a powerful acid. Is it normal for Daniel to be so shaky?
This shouldn't be.
Oh. That's unsettling. Was that everything down here? Why are they back? Yeah, I think that was everything down here. Let's get out of here. Back to the entrance hall. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. What? Is there somebody here? Yes, you've already done that. Well, this is boarded up and won't budge. Tinderbox. Can I? Thank you. Is there something here? Because it sounded like it was a voice coming from up, but it didn't seem to be really too far away. Archives. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Something that people don't seem to remember is that rose petals were actually a really kind of tasty treat. And whenever I made mention of that all the way back in elementary school to one of my teachers, and I had happened to bring her some roses that were grown the next day, she was like, "Are you going to eat these? Libri rari." And so, I kind of got embarrassed in front of the whole class, but I guess it was fair game. Nothing. Oh.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Interesting. The, Tin Hanan sounds exceedingly familiar for some reason. Oh, look at the little figurine! That's a sturdy metal figurine. Hide over here? No. What's here? The catalogi. Catalogi is dark. That's an open door. Anything on these shelves? No. Okay, Daniel. Stop losing your mind. Oh. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. Isn't that the guy I'm supposed to kill? This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House Garrick. So far, I don't think I'm too fond of this Alexander guy, but then again, you know, having your protagonist tell you to kill him immediately when you know nothing anyway is really probably an indicator that the guy is probably nothing but bad news anyway. Just get darker. Let's make it more cozy. Oh, Tinderbox. Well, thank you for your concern, Tinderbox. I know that should probably be the same hallway as, like, right here, but I just kind of want to come from right here. Sure. Well, I guess it was a studium. Study, catalogi. An ink pot, how charming. Let's make a hidey hole right there. Right in all of the bright-ass day. What was this? The study, right? What? What was that? Just to ever so casually close this door. Get darker again. Okay, let's take a look here. Shirts. Why are there so many shirts? Books, a page. I guess I'll read that later. Because that definitely did not sound like a very nice noise. So I think I'm going to try to be quiet for a while in-game.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger.
Tribulation.
Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Bum, bum, bum.
I was trapped.
I don't really want to go this way. What is that? Let's just stand here in the light, Daniel. Calm down. Veteris? Old tomes. Oh, like veteran. Okay. Please, no monster. No whammy, no whammy. That music sounds so familiar. Really familiar, actually. Oh. Anything on these shelves? Anything at all in here? Surely there must have been something. Oh. Oil and a tinderbox. I will not mind a single bit. Oh, how did we get so much oil, actually? Oh no, that's just a panel of the wall. Let's see. Looks like a dead end. It's just like the noise that is going on in the background whenever Daniel seems to be losing his mind. It's locked. The local history. The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? I do not know, Daniel. But this kind of cracky noise, almost like a rodent eating a walnut or something. Is this the mean? What? Well, I did not enjoy that. This mean old piano. Haunted monster piano. I don't think this is how pianos are constructed at all, really. I mean, I don't know what's going on here in Brennenburg Castle, but I know that there are too many black keys in a row there. Maybe it's an avant-garde... Oh, I came that way. It's an avant-garde piano, though. Ooh, what's out here? Endless forest. Cloud forest. Why is this window sealed up? But the other one isn't. One down there. Oh. Why are these two sealed up then? What? 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 No. I don't see anything so far. Blood. I wish this nut creature would stop eating walnuts. Another piano. A pot of oil. This game is wonderfully ominous, actually. Is that a rolled up paper, apparently? Like old maps or something? Tabula. Maps, I guess so. Looks suspicious. What? Oh no. No. No, no, no. I trapped? Delineate imagines tabulatis. That is really making me uncomfortable. I think that was the room I was trying to get into from the other side, so I guess I'm okay. Let's see. Anything here? No, I don't believe so. Chest! Chesty chest, chest. Some musical monster. Musical asshole. Oh.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
I've
It's
noticed.
just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
I can't make much out of these plans. But I've never been particularly good at reading maps unless I know exactly where I am at the get-go, so I guess it's of no real concern to me right now. That is really suspicious. Tabula. Dark room. Let's light it up. Oh no. Tinderbox. This seems to be a really generous game. What?
The 17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus.
Oh.
That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I guess that's... Oh, well, I can't even look away from it, apparently. But I guess that is why Daniel collapsed. I guess he's having a flashback.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Crumbly, rumbly, rumblingness.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
I like geometry.
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
This piano playing is really persistent. Oh, Central Prussia. Pages, maps. I guess there's nothing of any real interest left in here. I sure like books. What is it? I can't read you. Oh, right. My way in is gone. That still looks really suspicious. So let's go. Whoa! I don't think I threw it that hard. Ooh, I can jump pretty high. That's nice.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Is there something in this room with me? Some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history. But it definitely looks like I've got to pull some books. Oh. Well, smash it. Local folk music. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Heh heh, tell me about it. Ask it. The music ran away. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. Isn't that somewhere in the 1700s? I don't know history. I'm bad. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as hard revenants. I don't like revenants. They move silently through the woods. Well, I guess that wasn't the thing that made noise earlier. Shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. Oh dear. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, Agrippa does sound familiar, visited Altstadt in the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he was mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. Alexander. This can't be the same Alexander. Oh, who do I know? What do I know? The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. I guess that makes sense, if it's like an Alexander passing along the title. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. pull some books. Is there something here? Oh. Oh. I need to hide in here? Well, I ain't picking up no key. I'm just gonna put that right there. Because I'm a scaredy baby. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants, not the gatherers. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the police. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Guess that's a pretty fair policy. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both my problems. Please tell me your wine is wine and not fucking poison. Nope! Nope. No. No. Now, this is some lovely wizard. No. I don't know what happened, but I'm in here. Anything out there. I'm still really hesitant to leave because I don't want to have my face chewed off. Oh, well. I don't see anything. That door wasn't open before. I'm back near the dining hall. Or whatever it is. What? I didn't see anything. And that music went away. Am I safe? You know what? I think maybe we should stop it here, because I am starting to get really, really worked up, and I do believe it would be best to take a little break. I may even record another video tonight. I don't know. It's very likely to happen. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and tune in next time to see how bad I wet myself. Goodbye!